guys, so it is Saturday morning and I've got some errands to run and I thought I would vlog today instead of sitting down and doing a discussion. I hope my camera doesn't fall over the way that I have it set up because it looks like it's moving to me. I promise I'm going to get all the equipment that I need in order to properly do vlogging, since I'm trying to get more into it. Okay, so I'm gonna vlog today and tomorrow. I had told you all I've got some errands that I need to run. I've got to go to the grocery store because there's a recipe that I want to try for tomorrow. And when I did my grocery order, they did not have one of the ingredients that I need for the recipe. So I'm going to go to hopefully only one store. I'll have to go to one store to find it. But if not, I'll go to a couple stores to try to find that ingredient. I want to vacuum out my truck because the reason why I haven't really been doing sit-down discussions is I got kind of thrown off. Like usually I'll do Friday night budgeting, but my uncle passed away a few weeks ago. And so my schedule got thrown off with, you know, when someone passes away in your family, you're doing family stuff. And my schedule just got thrown off. I should have ironed this shirt. Oh, well, I'm going to be wearing a jacket because it's kind of cool outside, so I'm not going to worry about it. So I haven't done that. So hopefully this Friday I'll start back doing that. And then I need to, so vacuum out my truck, get the ingredients, and then I need to look for a picture frame for a picture that I've had in a frame, but the frame is broken. So I need to find another picture frame. I also want to look for a shirt for church tomorrow. It's pink out Sunday, and I want to see if I can find a shirt to go with this pink skirt that I ordered off of Amazon. I have a shirt that may possibly work, but it's not exactly what I want. So I'm going to see if I can find one. If not, oh well. I also need to stop by either Burlington's, or I really don't have to do that. I can really put that off until next weekend. I want to look for some new accessories for my bathroom, and also some fall stuff. Like I haven't even put out fall. If you could see my bed, I still have my summer pillows and stuff on there. I need to find some fall stuff to put around the house. So yeah, that's pretty much what my plan is for today, and I want to take you along for the ride. So we can just kind of hang out and get some time in together. What are you going to be doing over this weekend, this Saturday? Is it cold where you're at? I think it's probably in the 60s, which is cold for me. You guys know it doesn't take much for me to be cold, and it might as well be ice and snow on the ground right now because it's pretty cool outside. So I'm going to have my jacket on. So I'm going to finish getting my jewelry on, do something with my hair, and then we are going to be on our way. I think we're going to go to the car wash first. I'm not going to wash my car because it's been rainy here, but I do need to vacuum my car out, and that's what I was going to say. So my uncle's funeral was in the country per se. Well, it wasn't in the country, but they live in a small town. And so it was rainy that day, and my uncle's house is on a farm, and that's where all the family went after the funeral was over. Well, my car got muddy on the outside, and then some of the mud that got on the inside has kind of dried up and it's kind of grassy, and I just don't like it. So it took me a minute to find a car wash where I could just go and vacuum and not wash, because it's, like I said, it's been rainy here, And I didn't want to pay like 40 something dollars for the full wash and vacuum when it was just going to turn around and rain again. So I just really wanted to vacuum. And I know they have vacuums throughout wherever, you know, at gas stations, but sometimes they don't work. And I get irritated if I put $2 in to use your equipment and your equipment doesn't work. And then you go in the gas station and they're like, well, we don't own that equipment. So yeah. So anyway, I'm going to finish getting ready, and we're going to go, like I said, to the gas station, or not the gas station, the car wash first. I probably should have left my hair in a ponytail, but oh well, it's down now. So I'll need to fix my water and a couple other things to be on the way. So I'll be back. Okay guys, so we are on our way to the car wash. And it's actually not the closest one to my house, but it was recommended to me by someone who uses it all the time. And they told me that the vacuums there do work really, really good. So I am, it's going to be worth the drive for me, because I promise I cannot stand putting money into the vacuum cleaner and it won't even suck up a piece of paper, let alone the little small lint or pieces of dirt or grass or whatever. So it's going to be worth the drive for me to go to this particular car wash. So yeah, that's where we're headed. But I guess we could do a little discussion on some topics that's going on in the news, which I don't even know why I said that, because I haven't really been watching the news. With all the stuff that's going on as far as voting, I've just kind of, I've had to unplug because it was just getting crazy. So I really can't talk about anything that's in the news, so I don't even know why I said that, other than if we're going to talk about voting, the current administration, the administration that's trying to get into office, just some of the stuff that's been going on as it pertains to that. I just don't really want to talk about that. I do want to talk about a show that I have been watching, and I did vlog about it some weeks ago, and then it was on a hiatus. I think it took like its little break, and then it recently came back. Truck, what are you doing? Come on, get your life. Okay, thank you, sir. And that's the show Black Love. The last episode that was on, oh my gosh, I was in tears. It was a 2-part series, and it was covering couples who had to deal with the pandemic, that it personally touched their lives in some way, and they told their story as it pertains to that. And it was really good to see how they supported and loved on each other while going through an unknown, because at the time when they were experiencing it, the treatments and the things that they're doing now was not known at all. Like, it was really brand new, and they were really basically flying by the seat of their pants. And so they were talking about what that experience was like. But there was a particular couple who they lost their 5-year-old daughter to COVID, and just listening to the story, man, it brought, I just, I cried. I'm a crybaby anyway, but that really broke my heart that, it was their only child, and, they had waited so long to have her, and then to have her for 5 years and to lose her to the pandemic. And it was so unexpected because, she had this, she had symptoms for several days, but the doctor, kept misdiagnosing her, mainly because, like I said, it was new. No one really knew about the pandemic and, what to look for. And so, by the time she started to decline, and they took her to the hospital after intervention from family members who work in the medical field, and they got her there, it was just heartbreaking. I don't want to give anything. I highly recommend that show. I love to hear the couples talk about just various topics as it pertains to relationships and how they navigate through them. As I said on my last vlog, marriage is not for the faint of heart, and you really got to be prepared for marriage and all that comes with it. If you're not a whole, complete person, or if you're not, if you don't have yourself together, there's just no way you're going to be a successful partner, or what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe that's it, a successful partner to your mate, because you're a mess. You got to get yourself together. So anyway, I love watching Black Love. That show is just, I love it. And sometimes they have famous people as the couples, and then sometimes they don't have famous people. It's just ordinary, everyday folks like you and I. So, which brings me to something that I saw on social media. And gosh, I wish I could remember their names. I'm going to have to insert it here. But it's a married couple, and they actually were on Black Love a few seasons back, but they have a podcast, and hope you guys can see me okay. They have a podcast, and they were talking about monogamy in a marriage, and that for men, once they get married and they're told and committed to the fact that they're only going to be with one woman, that is their wife, on an intimate level, that they a lot of times get married and their wife either can't keep up with their sex drive, or the wife sex is not a thing for her, not a big deal for her, so she doesn't have to have it. And so they were talking about that if men are being told this is what you need to do, or forced into it, I think he kind of referenced that a few times, forced into a monogamous relationship or marriage, rather marriage, that's because the only time you're supposed to be doing that is when you're married, only to be denied sex. How is that fair to the man? And it really got me to think, because at first I was like, whatever, dude, you know, that's all you men think about and da 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 da. But when you really listen to them discuss it and you hear his point of view, it really does give you something to think about in that, you know, if though that might be a topic, I don't know if it needs to be discussed during marriage counseling, because the times that I was engaged, my engagement broke off right before we were going to go into marriage counseling. So I never got a chance to know how that works exactly. But I would think that has to be a topic right there along with money management. If it's not, then it needs to be, because you need to know what your husband is expecting from you in that area. You know, you might be thinking, oh, it's just going to be once a week, but really he might want it once a day, or, you know, 3 times a day, or whatever. Like, that's a subject that really, 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 really needs to be talked about. And it's so taboo in the church. It's kind of like it's talked about, but it's always directed towards women, which I'm going to talk about that in another video. But, yeah. So anyway, I really enjoyed that episode. It was a 2-part episode podcast, and it was really, really good. If you are married or thinking about getting married or engaged, and that's not a subject that you all have broached, you definitely want to watch that podcast, maybe together. It might help open up some dialogue as it pertains to the subject. So yeah, that's something that I saw that I thought was interesting. Let me see, is there anything else that I saw that I thought would be worthy of discussing? We're actually almost to the car wash, I think, if I'm going the right way. Let's see. I'll know when I get around this bend here, as they sit next to the McDonald's. Oh, yep, it's right here. Let me turn this around so you guys can see. Oh, did I come in the wrong way? I bet I did. I bet you they don't have the parking lot connected, which I get it, and then I don't get it. It's like you're right next to each other. Geesh. But I think it is connected. Or yeah, it is. Okay, good deal. Thank you, God. Oh, guys are kind of blurry. Okay, there we go. So, oh, you have to pay for a car wash to use the vacuums? I wonder if it's supposed to rain again. I don't know if it's supposed to rain again or not. So do I want to vacuum that bad? Please don't pull up behind me. You see, I'm holding up the line trying to figure out something right now. Thank you for going to the other stall. So it's not supposed to rain until Thursday, so I guess we'll do the car wash. Here's my card. That's right, because they did tell me the vacuum was free with the car wash. I have to remember the information I was given. Whew, it's chilly out here. Okay, guys. hand sanitizer because I touched the screen and I didn't wipe it down first. Okay. Here we go. I hate it when they tell you to come forward and they're telling you like you're driving too slow. And then all of a sudden they'll tell you to stop. Am I acting like I been to a car wash before? Here we go, guys. This car wash is a lot better than the one I normally go to, so I might have to continue driving out of the way to come here. I can already tell the difference. Down when I pulled up because that's how I knew I had to pay, but let it go, LA, let it go. Find you a little space to vacuum your car out and keep it moving, sister. Oh, I guess I should have backed in. It's too late now. Well, it's not too late, but all right, let me show you guys. This is what I was talking about, that I really need to vacuum my car out. This is what this looks like. Let's see. I had my rain boots with me when I went down there because I knew it was going to be kind of muddy, and so, yeah. So let me get to vacuuming. I don't know what that is. Does it just automatically come on? So how does it come on? Oh, Jesus. So for my video yesterday when I was talking about I don't need a man, This is some of the areas in which I do need a man for. Because I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Okay guys, this is the aftermath of vacuuming out. I did leave my Armor All wipes at home. So when I get home, I will wipe down my dashboard and the inside. But a complete difference as far as the floors go. Okay guys, we are leaving the car wash and I smell like outside. So I probably should have did this last, but oh well. it is what it is. So now I think I'm gonna go to the grocery store. Just in case I've got to go to a couple different ones, because if I don't get to the picture frame today, that's fine. I was gonna say, when is this gonna lift up? I also have some homework that I need to do. I forgot that, and it's actually quite a bit, and I really need to try to get it done today, because tomorrow after church is when I plan on making this recipe, and I want to vlog it. So yeah, it's gonna be a long day. So I'm on my way to the grocery store. I will be back once I get there.